Thank you, Mayor and Council. Mike Beanan with the Laguna Bluebelt Coalition. Several meetings ago, there was a request for more information about the South Laguna area, which is the subject of a petition with Fish and Game. And so we took it upon ourselves to contact Reef Check Foundation, which are recognized by the United Nations as one of the foremost underwater survey groups. And Jacklyn Mann came down with her crew and did a survey about a month ago, and she'd like to share a summary of that survey, followed by about a 1.5-minute video by Jordan Manning of the actual conditions underwater. So thank you for the opportunity. Jacklyn?
Thank you. All right. Like Mike said, my name is Jacklyn. If we want to, I don't know how to, next slide. Perfect. So Mike asked us to come down. We took a look at 2 different reefs that are currently within the Laguna Beach city limits, but are currently a part of the Dana Point SMCA. And they are hoping the Laguna Bluebelt Coalition to expand the boundary of the Laguna Beach SMCA to include those 2 reefs in the future. Next slide. Actually, next slide, a couple. One more. Actually, 2 more. Perfect. So for Reef Check, we currently monitor 4 reefs already that are part of the Laguna Beach State Marine Reserve. We've been monitoring them since 2007, so almost 20 years. The reserve and the SMCA in Laguna Beach were established in 2012. That vertical red line just marks 2012. And the y-axis is the average giant kelp density, and the x-axis is the year. And there's just a general, slight positive trend over the years to gaining a little bit more kelp density, even though obviously there is a bit of fluctuation year to year. Next slide. If we look at just data from this current year, the 4 reefs that we typically monitor, which are inside the SMR, had much higher giant kelp densities than the 2 that we monitored recently for Mike in January that are currently inside the Dana Point SMCA. Next slide. And those are highlighted here. And the next slide. And then if we're looking at sea urchin trends, these are, again, the 4 reefs that we monitor inside the SMR. The y-axis is mean urchin density. The x-axis is year. The 2012 is marked again in the red vertical line. And this is looking at purple urchins, which is the purple line, and red urchin, which is the red line. And we can see a definite decline in sea urchin population since the establishment of those MPAs in 2012. Next slide. And then again, looking at current data that we collected within the last year, it's clear that the 4 sites within the SMR definitely have less urchin populations than the 2 that are outside and currently in the Dana Point SMCA. Next slide. Perfect. And this is looking at the 4 species of urchin that we monitor, so purple, red, crowned, and starries. And next slide. So just in summary, since the establishment of Laguna's MPA system, there's definitely been a slight positive growth, right, in giant kelp density, and definitely a decline in sea urchin populations. So it's really just not outside the realm to think that if those protections were extended to cover the rest of the Laguna Beach coastline, that those reefs that we monitored recently in January might see the same regrowth in the coming years. And that's it.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Video.
Did you have any other comments, Mike?
We have a video.
Laguna Beach is truly one of the most special places in the ocean. Our steep hillsides drop into deep coves, rocky reefs, and thriving kelp forests that act as nurseries for countless species of marine life. What many people don't realize is that Laguna Beach is the only fully protected marine reserve along 120 miles of Southern California coastline, from Palos Verdes all the way to La Jolla. And the science is clear. Protection actually works. A recent survey by scientists with the Reef Check Foundation found that kelp forests inside Laguna's marine protected area are healthier and more stable than the reefs just outside the boundary. Outside protected areas, fishing pressure on predators like lobster and sheephead allows sea urchins to explode in population, and these urchins can destroy entire kelp forests. Researchers from the Reef Check Foundation concluded that expanding the protected area by just 1 final mile could significantly improve the health of nearby reefs like Thousand Steps and Three Arch Bay. Kelp forests are one of the most important ecosystems in the ocean. Laguna Beach has been the leader in ocean protection, and now we have an opportunity to finish where we started. Join us in supporting the Laguna Bluebelt effort to extend the marine protected area and help protect these kelp forests for future generations to come. The ocean has given Laguna so much, and now it's our turn to give something back.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. And we should all be very proud of what we've achieved. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.